Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. So yesterday I bought two cars from Manheim, and I bought them sight unseen, and I messed up. I did. And then yesterday I was in the area by Manheim, and I figured I'd stop by and take a look at what I bought, because yeah, for whatever reason, I kind of had a hunch that probably weren't good buys, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna sleep better if I know what I got myself into. I did not, but I didn't have my camera with me. I took videos on my cell phone, so here they are. The reason why I'm here today, the day I am not picking up the cars, is I was kind of driving by the auction, and I figured, let me get in here and see what I bought, and I guess mentally prepare myself, because I bought these cars sight unseen. Want to know if it was good buys or not. I think this is my first one. Yes, 335, number 335. I basically want to know if these cars will start on their own, how well they run. Nice, starts on its own, but I see that check engine light. It's almost out of fuel. So see, something like this is really good to know, so that I can bring some fuel with me tomorrow, or whenever I decide to pick this car up. So brake is on. Boy, oh boy. Hear like a pump or something. I don't want AC. Basically, oh, I just noticed this too. Man, this thing is kind of busted, yo. Let's see if it has a kick when going into gear. Nope. But I hear something like a water pump. I don't know what, but seems like this one will be a fun one tomorrow, or whenever I pick them up. Look at this, surprises after surprises. Window doesn't roll down all the way. There's moisture inside the car. So this one will unfortunately come home with me probably. And project car. Darn it, not what I wanted. But looks okay-ish overall. And I am almost certain that this is my other purchase. Yep, 375. So let's hope that this one is better than the previous BMW. Oh, another one with a check engine light on. This is a bummer. I almost wish I didn't stop by today to take a look at these cars. This one is, oh yeah, she knocking. Yeah, oops. Don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but right now I am going to get the cars pulled out. I have my gate passes with me. Well, first I'm gonna stop by the lot. I'm gonna sell a Mini Cooper right now, and then wife is gonna come pick me up, and we are going to Manheim to pull both of these cars out. One I'll probably leave in the parking lot of Manheim and possibly come back Wednesday, and sorry, not Wednesday, Saturday over the weekend, and pick it up with a trailer, because the pickup truck clearly has an engine knock. I don't want to kind of push it, and probably just take it to my mechanic. But BMW we are grabbing today. Mini Cooper is sold. I made really good money on that Mini. So now I just gotta wait for my wife to show up, and off to Manheim we go. And this is the most recent update of the cars that I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but 2 of them need work. So 6 cars right now. This is no longer my cell phone recording. Where's my focus? Do I have it? I think I have it. But the first one that I had was the Dodge pull-out slip, and I see it all the way right there, so that's what we're gonna grab first. And then this BMW. Curious, because Dealer had it posted for $6 grand, 5,995, I believe. So what the heck happened to this car, like almost overnight, that they would dump it on the auction and then sell it to me for basically 900 bucks, plus the dealer pays fees. So who knows, maybe they made like $750 off of that car. It's really worrisome. But maybe I should just start buying newer cars. Definitely need to check the cars out before I bid on them. You live and you learn. You know, before I actually start it, what I am going to do is check the oil level. Because if it's a knockin', usually someone ran it to low oil. Ooh. Okay, it's holding. Good. Engine oil. No, dead center. Who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and it's like lifters or something minor. Let's find out. It almost doesn't sound as bad today, but that could be myself telling myself, hey, don't worry about it. Guess we'll see. It does kind of sound like more on the right side of the engine, not the whole engine. I don't know. We'll see. Then as soon as you put it into gear, the brake light starts to move. We'll actually see once it warms up. And I'm not buckled in. Once it warms up, if it'll get quieter. So I think maybe the brake light, the e-brake is kind of engaged, although I don't feel it, but it could be that the brake shoes have been destroyed. Figured I'd buckle up so it doesn't beep at me. Heated mirrors. I mean, this is a really sweet truck. Just look at it. But it's a knockin'. Made it through security. I mean, vitals are good. I don't know. I mean, it clearly doesn't sound healthy, and I didn't push it to see if it has power or whatnot. It moves under its own power, but I didn't go faster than, 10 miles per hour. Let's go grab the paperwork and grab the BMW. I don't know what to call this, walk of shame or what. I'm not picking up great cars, but we'll make the best out of it. When life hands you lemons, that was not a pun about lemon law cars. But when life gives you lemons, we're gonna make lemonade and add some sugar to it and make some money. Here's the BMW. And this one is low on gas, but I have about, I don't know, 2 gallons with me or so. They parked this so tight. Hopefully, it still starts on its own. But with the window being down, oh, this one was the Christmas tree all over. Boy, oh boy, my mechanic might need to crack this one a little bit too. But see that? A slight mold. That's missing. That's a speaker, I believe. This part right here, well, this is a trim, maybe. There it is. In the back, but this seat is kind of disconnected. I mean, this whole car is a mess, to be honest. But we'll see, maybe this is the diamond in the rough. Oh, oil light is on. This car keeps on giving. And this is the car I'm trying to take home. So I actually have my check engine reader. Dang, brakes are kind of sensitive. I want to see and make sure that it's actually okay-ish to drive about 10-15 miles. And then I could start poking around at home. If it doesn't make it, then I'll probably leave them in the parking lot here and maybe in a day or two come pick both up with a trailer. More work for myself, but we'll see. But it's running, it's moving under its own power. I don't know. Welcome to building a business, guys. Ooh, it's kind of dying out. Could be out of gas. Well, gas light is on. Open this thing up, and now it won't close, and I know that light is gonna drain the battery. This is hecka loose. This car has 119,000 miles. It was not cared for whatsoever. It's a shame how some people treat their cars. Let's put some gas in it. I know I already ran the engine a little bit, but I just want to see where we are with the engine oil, because the light came on and we have oil. Man, what is not broken on this car? What the heck? Let's find out what the codes show me. Well, here is the moment of truth. How many codes? Take a guess. 13 codes. Misfire detected with low fuel. It is low fuel, not worried. Random misfires. Okay, if it shows misfires, it's a lot of misfires, guys. Every single cylinder is a misfire. Okay, bank 2 system 2 lean. Okay, well, yeah, with low fuel. So what I'm going to do is actually clear all of these codes right now, because fuel was low and I did feel it kind of cutting out. So we'll see how it's going to go getting home, and which codes come back, if any. The problem I noticed with cars that have a check engine light, when you clear it, by the time the computer kind of reads and relearns, the RPMs will kind of bounce up and down from time to time. So this cluster kind of sucks, because we clearly have fuel, but it's still showing that we have low fuel. So cluster could actually be bad. But let's hit the road and find out together. And we are off. I actually slightly believe in this car, a little bit. Only because of what the check engine reader told me, that it's misfires, possibly due to low fuel. It clearly had low fuel, so I guess we'll see what's gonna happen. I have heat through the vents. I didn't even open the trunk. I have no idea what's in there. But honestly, so far it's running pretty good. I'm kind of grossed out by all the mold, you know, seatbelt, seats, everything around me. So I think I'll come home and kind of park it inside the garage, clean it up, and let it naturally dry up a little bit. Maybe put a fan or something inside the cabin, get the mold cleaned up. I'll do that off video. But mechanically, guys, so far it seems to be running pretty good, actually. It's shifting good. It's no longer kind of like cutting out. The throttle is pretty darn sensitive, so when I give it gas right off the bat, it's a little jumpy, I guess, which is a good thing. But so far good. I have heat through the vents, so we shouldn't overheat. I think it's gonna make it home, and this might have actually been a pretty good buy. But I am still so curious why this thing is so busted. Like, it was for sale for almost $6,000, and then, you know, it's missing a speaker. The mirror is loose. That's gone right there. That window doesn't roll down. Like the loose engine bay, air filter covers, so many minor things, but like it couldn't have happened that they happened overnight. So my guess is actually this franchise dealer was trying to bend someone over and have their way with him for 6,000 bucks. Like, there's no way this car is worth $6,000. In the condition that it's in, say if I wasn't going to clean it up, if the check engine light doesn't come back, I would say at best this is a $2,000 car in the condition it's in. Clean it up, make it look nice, no check engine light, maybe a $3,000 car. But in the condition it's in, not $6,000. There's no way. What if, when I go back to pick up the Dodge, if I clear the check engine light, everything will be good like with this BMW? What if? Wouldn't that be awesome? There's no way that's gonna happen, but can you imagine If everything was so simple, clear the check engine light and your car is aces. No dealers, no mechanics, no nothing. Simple life, I wish. I'm driving and I'm thinking, what if I clean this thing up, put it back together with the parts I have, more or less don't put any money into it, just try to drive it and make sure the check engine light doesn't come back on. Listed for like $2,000 firm. I mean, Kelly Blue Book, the retail price on it is almost 4,300 bucks from a dealer. There's a whole bunch of cops over there. Yeah, retail is about 4,300 bucks on it. It'll be half of that, listed at $2,000 firm, almost double my money, and just move forward. What do you guys think? What is your thought process seeing what I showed you guys? Guess what would you do in my shoes? Curious to know. She made it home and she actually did really well. Like really well. Oh, got lucky because I didn't check when they expired and I didn't have my dealer plate at all. But look at this. $6,000 for this car. And that was at 920 miles. Let's see where it's at. 956, so what, 36 miles ago? What the heck happened between this and 36 miles ago? I don't know. But here it is, guys. Very, almost no option BMW. But mechanically, it actually runs really well. So I honestly, thank you, God. I feel like maybe I lucked out with this one. But right now I'm gonna move the cars around. This is the truck from the most recent video, so I'll move that one out of the way. And that will be my daily driver for the next few days. Hopefully that one doesn't get a check engine light and it will pass DQ. For this video, this is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for following along with this journey. I don't know when I'll pick up the Dodge Ram. Maybe I'll do a video on that one. Honestly, I have no idea, but I feel like that one has a bad engine and it will most likely go to another auction. But this is it for now. Thanks for joining. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in another video.